Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello to all SBR students. I hope all of you are doing well. This particular video is about strategic business reporting question practice course. A brief video that support you how you people should follow the instructions about question practice course. So let's start the discussion with a very important point. That's what's the equation? What's the equation to get the exam success? Students, the equation includes three variables. Number one, make sure that you people have 100% knowledge of the syllabus. Today is 10th of May and approx 4 weeks remaining for your exam. Make sure that you have covered the 100% syllabus area. Sir, what are the components to cover the syllabus areas? Students, you must have to prepare your exam with this weightage. That is called balance approach. Whenever you are thinking about that, how to get 100% syllabus, you have to focus this equation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 areas of the syllabus: IFRS, conceptual framework, ethical implications, performance measurement, and the current development. Based on past paper analysis, the exam weightage is about 55 to 60% of your exam you will face. It's about IFRS, 8 to 10% about conceptual framework, 7 to 10% about ethical implications, 8 to 12% about performance measurement, and 10 to 12% about current development. So make sure that by next 4 weeks you have to revise, practice all the material with this weightage. Don't make mistake that 90% of the time invest for IFRS. No, 60 to 65% maximum for IFRS. Do practice, do revise the things with this equation. Don't ignore conceptual framework, don't ignore ethics, performance measurement, current development. My question practice course having a good weightage to cover all these things. I will provide you all support for this. So number one, make sure you have a concept or knowledge of 100% syllabus with this equation. Number two, the second variable of the equation. The second variable of the equation, that is about exam technique. If you have complete knowledge of syllabus but you don't have exam techniques, how to get the relevant marks, how to manage the times, you will not be able to get success. My course includes the support you people how to manage time, how to manage the marks as well. So with this course, you will get these things. And the very important thing is about the drafting practice. Just watching the video, just reading the material, it's not good enough to pass your exam. Your practice plays a very important role. My course includes advice, but you need to practice the question and ideally must have to submit to me or compare your answer with my videos and suggested student caliber answers. And compare your answers, that's what you have done and what should be. By the way, my suggested answers and my videos also includes the drilling and diagnosis of examiner reports as well. So this is all about quality practice. This course is quality. It's not about the quantity. So these three things are the variables to support you for exam success. This should be the equation you have to make. For next 4 to 4.5 weeks, you have to focus on knowledge with the balance approach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, according to exam weightage, exam techniques, and drafting practice. Okay, sir, what includes the question practice course? How we will cover the question practice course. Number one, the question practice course based on 3 chapters. These are 3 chapters. First is about the QPC orientation. Other than this QPC orientation, the SBR and ethics, number 1. Number 2, SBR with group accounts practice material. Number 3, SBR section B type questions. So one by one. Number 1, Chapter number 1, that's about SBR and ethics. So how to cover SBR and ethics? Listen carefully. Number 1, the first part of my of this section is about identify the scope. That's how examiner examine the SBR, the ethics with SBR exam. Number 1. Number 2, you need to follow the practice questions with QPC. The practice questions, all the practice questions, whatever the practice questions about. First is about scope. Number 2, about the practice questions. By the way, at the end of the video, these are the reports. These are the documents which you can download as well. Students, whenever you are working with question practice course, make sure that you not just watching the video. Instead, and in fact, for example, there is a question called, with ethics, there is a question called fiscal turn for December 2018 or Bismuth for March June 2021. So ideally what you should do, for example, it's time to attempt Bismuth. So first of all, you have to open the CB format, and ideally you have to self-attempt the Bismuth question like you are sitting in the examination hall. For example, this is a 20 marks question. So for 20 marks question, you have 36 minutes to complete it. 36 minutes to complete it. So first of all, lock the timer, open the CB format, avoid all distractions. That's switch off your mobiles. Assuming you are sitting in the examination hall, and start working with full of attention, with full of focus. And do it without any fear. Minute 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. After 36 minutes, stop working. Because time is over. And then compare your answer with my suggested video, and my suggested answer, the documents, and identify the gap. What should be the answer and what you have done. Believe me, if you do that type of activity, after some questions, you will feel the difference. And this is what about quality practice. If you don't have enough time to first attempt the question complete, bare minimum, you have to read the question and make a brainstorming, identify the key points, and then compare the answer by watching the video or reading the solution. But this is minimum that you have to do. If you directly watch the video, you will not be able to get any benefit of this course. So this is the first thing, and you must have to apply all these things, this rule for all part of the question practice course. Okay. So first you cover the ethics, number 1. Then go for group accounts. Go for group accounts, September 2. For group accounts, you can save your 30 marks by following these 3 steps. Number 1, first, whatever you have done with your previous knowledge, that's good. But first, you have to read my group accounts pocket notes. Sir, where we will be able to get pocket notes? Immediate after this video, you will find this pocket notes on the WhatsApp group. So WhatsApp group, read the complete pocket notes. So you have to read the pocket notes at least 2 or 3 times. That pocket notes covers all the aspects of group accounts, number 1. Number 2, you have to watch these videos first from my YouTube. The link will be available on the WhatsApp group, don't worry. You have to start your group accounts videos and follow the instructions with this video. That's very much important. The documents about this video, it's available on the description side of the YouTube video. And last, then start practice the questions of the question practice course. Then start the question practice course. That's about the group accounts. And whatever I have said earlier, that's how to follow the group accounts questions, that's or all the practice questions, that first you need to self-attempt, then and after that have to compare your answer accordingly. By the way, I will also knock you time by time. That's what you have done. If you compare that or not, don't worry about that. So number 2, that's watch this YouTube video, then start the practice questions. Number 3. So this step 1, 2, 3 you have to follow. So this is about SBR Ethics and SBR Group Accounts. Number 3, the chapter number 3, section B type questions. You know that section B type question is very open-ended. Examiner can examine anything from the syllabus except ethics. So you have a good knowledge of the syllabus. Number 1, you have to make a good strategy. What strategy? Major area of the syllabus is about the accounting standard. So you can split to review the accounting standard in this manner. First of all, quickly review the extensive accounting standard. Extensive accounting standards are IFRS 9, IFRS 2, IAS 19, IFRS 15, and IAS 12. And IAS 19 as well. 6 accounting standards are extensive. So first, prepare your mindset and review quickly about this accounting standard and relax your mind. Then review the less extensive accounting standard like IFRS for SME, IFRS IAS 34, IFRS 13. These are the less extensive accounting standard. I will share you the content, don't worry. And don't ignore the prior knowledge accounting standard, IAS 16, 37. Make a quick review like 38, 36, all these. Make a quick review. So make a quick review about all accounting standard. Number 1, you have a good knowledge about the conceptual framework. I will provide you the notes of the conceptual framework, don't worry. Just make a quick review. Don't invest too much time. Let's make a quick review of the notes. Quick review of the performance measurement. I will provide the notes as well, the performance measurement, like the pocket notes. And of course, the current development. For conceptual framework, for performance measurement, for current development, you don't need to invest too much time to understand the concept. Just read it like a newspaper. Read it quickly in a generic way, and to focus too much on the practice question. That I suggested on the practice question, my question practice course. Number 3, you need to follow the practice question with QPC with my suggested answers, which means that first you need to attempt the question by yourself, then compare your answer with my suggested answers and move on accordingly. During the course, you have to bear on your mind, don't be afraid and don't stop. Don't be afraid, don't stop. आपने घबराना नहीं है, रुकना भी नहीं. Which means don't be afraid and don't stop. Keep moving. That's important. So that's the first 3 chapters that you have to cover. But sir, QPC course is enough for the coverage of these courses, these 3 points? No. Plus these 3 activities, we will also work accordingly. Don't attempt the September-December 2023 exam questions. Wait for my instruction, because I will conduct a mock activity for September-December 23 SBR exam type questions. First, I will tell you that you have to attempt that. Then I will provide you guidance how to get access the material of videos and the suggested answer from my side, the September-December 2023 questions. This is not the right time. The right time will be after 18th or 19th. Number 2, yes, I will provide you the SBR June 24 pre-mock debriefing. The mock will publish by 13th or between 13th to 15th of this month. And don't forget the mock activities. You cannot ignore the mock activity. Lock your calendar. Lock your calendar. That's you have to attend these mock activity. The mock number 1, that's, and mock number 2. Mock number 1, that's prepared by me. The name is Copycat Mock. That will be held on 15th May. Irrespectively how much portion you have, how much portion you will be able to cover, you have to participate this mock. Number 2, mock 2. ACCA June 24 mock will publish by mid of May, but we will work out for this mock with my guidance on 25th May. You will attempt that mock, submit to me to my email address. I will suggest you on the WhatsApp group, my email address, and then I will give you the individual feedback and the debriefing as well. Okay, so this is what about how the complete how the complete UPC course will execute. This is the complete scenario. If you have any question, you can ask me on the WhatsApp. So now it's your turn to start your question practice course and do it accordingly. Thank you very much. Take care a lot. Assalamu alaikum.